Okay, so here's a quick video on some common mistakes when working with DekiScript and editors. Here I'm going to the editor view of a page. So there's the different modes of working with DekiScript. Here's with brackets, and you can see that the format is normal here and style nothing. If you have any other kind of format or style, it's going to break. Formatted, save. It's not really breaking in this case, it's just going to show it as text rather than interpreting it as DekiScript. So if you have DekiScript showing just as plain text in your editor, it's probably an issue with your styles. So I can either fix this by going and changing this back to normal, and that should work. Or I can switch it to, another way is to look in the source view and remove the tags that are putting the formatting. So here in this case it's a pre-tag. This is the only thing you can really use the source view for, is finding exactly where formatting is coming from, something like that. Otherwise just stay out of the source view. It's not helpful. Come on. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you is that you can use the brackets and you can have stuff go on multiple lines, but if you just hit enter like this, it's going to fail. It's not going to, I think it's not going to interpret it right. So it's just text here. It doesn't consider that to be DekiScript. The reason why is that when you hit enter in normal editing mode, it turns every new line into a new paragraph, and that for DekiScript means it's not going to be interpreted. However, if instead of enter you hit shift enter, then oops, I just hit the edit button, sorry about that. You hit shift enter, that's going to put a BR, a line break, instead of a paragraph symbol, and that is treated by DekiScript as an OK break. It'll ignore it. So now you should see the chart here. Okay. Now, then the other mode you can be working in is the DekiStyle, the DekiScript style mode. If you're working with more than one line, that's probably the style you should work in, because it lets you hit enter freely without breaking your script. As you can see here, I'm hitting enter, not shift enter, it's regular enter, and you can see by the continuous line that it didn't cause a break. If you copy and paste something that has like a paragraph tag in there, then you get a white line break like you see here, this little break, and that means that your script is going to fail. Script is going to fail 340. So it didn't like that. You can take that out by removing the p tag via the source view, or by just deleting out that section from this view, which is the best way to do it. One last thing that I want to show you about this view, about this type of style, is if you're going to use this, do not put in the brackets, because that will also break. The brackets are meaningless when you're using the DekiScript style. What's going to happen is that it'll treat that as a syntax error, because yeah, this is the error you'll see generally when you do that. So take those out, and if you see that error, and you should be good to go as long as you're using the DekiScript style as you see here. So that's it for these first quick tips. Let me know if you have any tips of your own. Put them on the blog, create your own screencast, or however you think is best to show us what you know. Thanks.